So we have been spending a lot of time in the past up here where we were in the same place as other people. And so things that happened at the same time would be your meetings in a conference room, for example. Things that were different time but same place, that could be something like a poster outside the canteen with information to share. We've suddenly been plunged into this. We're in different places. So the things that we do the same time in a different place would be things like this. So we're using Zoom today. There are lots of other tools which happen at the same time and the different place. So I'm going to ask you to put into the chat, what are the things that you use at the same time, but to meet with your colleagues live. So just pop that in the chat. Let's see what we've got from all the groups coming in. Lots of people with WebEx, Skype, Teams and Zoom. So just put a few of those in. Thanks very much. It's brilliant to see everything racing past. So a tip for you, use the chat. Even with hundreds of people on the line, we can get some really useful information and we can get people feeling that they're part of it. So Skype, WebEx, I've also seen GoTo, which I use quite a bit as well. People using the phone, yes, the phone. So phone conferences and one-to-one as well. Yeah, lots and lots of things. WhatsApp. Now, WhatsApp is an interesting thing, as is Teams, because while WhatsApp, yes, you can have a live chat, it's fine too if you're communicating with people on a different time zone, because they can pick up the message later on and reply to you. And some aspects of Teams, like the one which Perry was showing earlier, where you have a sort of discussion board and so on, that would fit very much over here in the different time, different place. Whereas if you're having sort of video chats and so on, that would fit over here in the same time, different place. So what's important for people here is I've noticed an awful lot of people are sitting over here. People are talking about being zoomed out. Well, you can be Skyped out and WebEx out and go to webinar or go to meeting or FaceTime even, all these other different things. You can do too much of this. A lot of people have thought, oh, this is how I do virtual, but virtual consists of both of these boxes. Think about, as a virtual leader, think about how you can balance the two, how you can work some of the time, looking at my model, in virtual meetings, but also think, how can you balance the work that is done in between meetings, perhaps using some sort of collaboration tool to help you work together. Now, post would fit in here as well. Now, I know there are issues with things that you post out to people, but if people leave them for a while and then pick them up a few days later, that can be safe. Yep, okay, and there's a lot of people talking about, Joanne is mentioning online forums. So places where you can discuss things. So think about the balance between these. Yep, newsletters as well. And much of these, for example, this is going to be a recording. So the recording of this webinar, which I think will be available afterwards, is something that people can see at a different time and different place. And if you're watching it on the recording, we haven't forgotten you. I know there are several people in New Zealand very keen to get on, but knew that it would be something like 1 o'clock in the morning, which is not ideal for people. So thank you so much for all your different inputs there. You see, you can use chat. That's another thing you can do. Make your sessions interactive. Use chat. If you've got large numbers, use chat. In fact, even if you've got small numbers, have the chat as a way of getting people involved and making it interactive.